What's up, YouTube? Raven here. What do we want to talk about today? Let's talk about Rock versus Roman, or Cody versus Roman. Before we talk about that, let's start with the Royal Rumble 2024. Going into Royal Rumble 2024, some people expected CM Punk to win, and some people expected Cody to win. There are some people who expected Gunther, or some, but majority was either Cody or Punk. My expectation was Cody. I'm gonna tell you why. Because Punk just came back after 10 years, and it's his first televised match. And I didn't think that it was fair. It's my opinion. I didn't think it was fair that somebody came back and won Royal Rumble. I knew he was going to WrestleMania to face Seth Rollins, but I thought he was gonna lose and go to Chamber, win the Chamber, and then go to WrestleMania. Why I thought Cody was gonna win was because the main reason was back to back. Nobody had done for 26 years. So I think it was the Raw before the Rumble that they had put out a graphic display that um who had won Royal Rumble twice. It was I forgot who it was. Hulk Hogan, Shawn Michael, was it Shawn Michael, and Stone Cold Steve Austin. The last person to do was Stone Cold Steve Austin on 97 and 98. After that, nobody had won two Royal Rumbles in a row. And Cody won last year. And they were like, well, is Cody going to win this year too? So in my mind, I was like, if, anybody deserves, that would be Cody because, he had put in so much work for the company, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so in my mind, I was like, yeah, maybe he's going to win, go to WrestleMania, challenge for the title, and finish his story. But a lot of people thought Punk was gonna win because he deserves. But I think it's gonna be next Rumble that Punk's gonna win, and he's gonna go to WrestleMania because obviously now he cannot go to WrestleMania because of his injury. So fast forward next week. Um, in last SmackDown, Cody came out, and then he said, "No, let's start on Monday Night Raw." Monday Night Raw after Rumble, Cody comes out. He's about to say that he's gonna challenge Roman Reigns, but Seth comes out, gives him an explanation that why Cody should face Seth instead of Roman, and it's valid on Seth's part. He wants to make the title relevant, and he's been working so hard for the title every week in and week out. So I was like, okay, that's cool. But in my mind, I was like, yeah, Cody's gonna select Roman. He's gonna pick Roman as his opponent for WrestleMania. But he said, I'll think about it. I was like, okay, it's cool. He comes to SmackDown. Roman enters. Roman trash talks Seth Rollins. Tells that his title is secondary title, nobody cares about that title. Roman's title is the ultimate title, which is somewhat true. Roman's title is the number one title. Seth's title is number two title. They made the World Heavyweight Champion because Roman had both the belts. And on Monday Night Raw, they only had Intercontinental Championship as a single title, single men's title. And in SmackDown, they had the Undisputed and the US Championship. So they made a World Heavyweight Championship for Monday Night Raw, and they had the Undisputed for the SmackDown. And then comes Cody in. And then he said, the thing that don't make sense to me is, like, he says he's moving his own goalpost. He's gonna come after Roman, but not at WrestleMania. He says he knows somebody who knows Roman closely, who knows Roman better. And then Rock comes in, and they have a stare down, and it ends right there. And it didn't sit right to me because why would somebody win Royal Rumble, comes out and says he wants the number one title in the industry, but he don't want to challenge the opponent. at WrestleMania, which is the main reason of Royal Rumble. Like, wrestlers win Royal Rumble to main event WrestleMania and to go after the title they want. They should have, like, now the wrestling community is divided. The online wrestling community is divided. We have hashtag We Want Cody going on, and we have hashtag We Want Rocky going on. And We Want Cody is valid. People are upset. I understand, because they want Cody to finish the story. My main concern is, like, he can finish the story anytime. But I also expected Cody to finish his story at WrestleMania. I thought it was over for Roman Reigns. But also, like, in my mind, I was like, is he gonna dethrone Roman Reigns? Because they're close now. It's what, like 1,250 some days that Roman's been champion, and he still needs like 5 to 6 months to beat Hulk Hogan's record. So they might let him beat the record, but if they are gonna let him beat the record, that means that if Cody faces Roman at Mania, then Cody loses again, which also don't make sense to me, because what? Like, why would you have somebody win back-to-back Rumble, which is big, after like 26 years somebody did it, and then have him lose second time in a row at WrestleMania against the same opponent for the same title? So there's a lot of things, like, in my mind. I'm like, are they gonna do it? Are they not gonna do it? But I was okay with Cody facing Roman at Mania. But now Rock put himself in and says that he's gonna face Roman at Mania, which a lot of people are excited. I was also excited for Rock versus Roman, but not at the expense of Cody Rhodes, winning Rumble and then now backing out of the match to let Rock have it. They should have followed they should have made the storyline a little more interesting, or they should have take some other way. But now I know that they're gonna do Rock versus Roman. There's no way that they will back off. They might, but there's a like very few chance that they're not gonna do Roman versus The Rock. They will definitely do it for WrestleMania. My thing is, if you're doing Rock versus Roman, now what are you going to do versus? What are you going to do with Cody? People are saying Cody is gonna face Seth at WrestleMania, but it's like face versus face, and it depends on how they're gonna build up to that. So that means now at Elimination Chamber, what are they gonna do with men's Elimination Chamber? Is there gonna be a men's Elimination Chamber? Whoever wins gonna pick United States Championship, Intercontinental Championship. It's always been, I think, the major title. I don't know. I might be wrong. Has there ever been an Elimination Chamber where the winner faces Intercontinental Championship, or the winner faces United States Championship? Because now, if Cody is going after Seth, then I don't know what they're gonna do with men's Elimination Chamber. Also, I've seen so much over this weekend on internet. Now there's a new report that came out today that says the decision to have. I'm gonna pull up the tweet. So this is the decision for Rock and Roman was made before the Rumble. It was made on 3rd January. So if they had made the decision, Rock versus Roman, that early, then why did they have Seth win and point at WrestleMania sign and then point at Roman Reigns? Why did he came out and said that he wanted Roman and Roman's title? He's going after Roman, but not at WrestleMania. So what does that mean? Does that mean The Rock is gonna lose at WrestleMania? But there's been some reports that say that The Rock is now pushing. It was The Rock's idea to do Rock versus Roman, and this idea didn't just come out now. This idea came out 2, 3, 4 years ago. Like it's a long time coming. I know it, but I'm upset with how they're going with it. Like how they just, pushed Cody to the side and now they don't care about Cody versus Roman, which I don't know when it was planned, when it was changed, and now it says that the plan for Reigns versus The Rock was made on 3rd January. So Rumble happened on 27th. So why would you have Cody win Rumble, point at WrestleMania sign, and point at Roman Reigns? Why didn't they have The Rock came out after the Undisputed Championship and have a stare down with him? Like not in the ring, but like just have him come out at the entrance and then The Rock just looks at Roman when he's the only one standing after the match with everybody down in the ring. Like Roman's the only one standing holding his title, and then Rock's just looking at Roman, and Roman just looking at Rock, and then Rock just goes back. And then, The Rock can tweet, like, okay, I want you Roman at, blah, blah, blah. And then have Cody come out and be like, you know, I respect The Rock. He wants Roman. I'll let him have it. Or, like, that would also not make sense then. Or just don't mention Roman. And then, or they could have done it next year. But everybody wanted this year. I also thought it was going to happen this year, but I didn't know how they were going to do it. But the way they did it, fans didn't like it. So now there's division between Rock versus Roman or Cody versus Roman. And the thing is, they're making it worse now. The Cody, we want Cody people. I'm also one of the we want Cody people. I'm not gonna lie. At first, when it happened, like when the night it happened, I tweeted I'm torn because I was torn. I was excited The Rock came back, and then I was torn because I felt bad for Cody. The storyline for Cody has been going since he came back. He wanted to win the title. He won the Rumble last year. Went after Roman, lost it, and then everybody thought that okay, next year like he's gonna go after Roman again and finish his story. I also thought the same thing. I was excited. I was invested. What makes me sad is that now we're not gonna have Cody versus Roman, but I'm happy we're gonna have Rock versus Roman. That's like a biggest match you can have in this WrestleMania with no Brock Lesnar, no CM Punk. CM Punk got injured, so that's the biggest match. But now it is so weird that people are going to Rock's Instagram post that is not like no way related to WWE. They're going after his Twitter. Like it's okay if you're going to WWE's comment section in Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and then put "We Want Cody" or whatever. But now they're going after Rock's daughter, who is the GM of NXT, and they're sending her threats, and they're telling her, we want Cody, Rock is this, Rock is that. Rock is a legend. So we need to respect that. We need to approach this in a respectful way. It's nothing serious. It's wrestling. I know people are invested in it. They have spent it time, money, but it's entertainment. So let's just see. They have just announced Rock versus Roman. Um, and Rock's gonna face Roman this Thursday at the press event for WrestleMania. So let's see how they approach this. It's gonna be interesting, and even Rock said that it's gonna be long and it's gonna be fun. So let's see how they approach it. I definitely know that tonight, Monday Night Raw, I think the crowd is gonna chant "We want Cody." And the thing that doesn't make sense is they announced that tonight he's facing Shinsuke Nakamura in a bull rope match. Like, why are we doing Shinsuke and Cody again? Like, I thought it was over. Like, why are we doing this? It's I don't know what they're trying to do, how they're trying to approach this. If they're even gonna acknowledge it, if they're gonna mention something about it. If Cody cuts a promo, then I don't know if they're gonna mention what's going on. But all I know is that The Rock and Roman are gonna face each other at WrestleMania. And there was a report that The Rock is now pushing him winning at Mania, which kind of makes sense because it's a bloodline story. And if Rock is coming after Roman for the head of the table, then The Rock should dethrone Roman Reigns, but then he's not gonna Roman's not gonna pass Hogan's record. I don't know if he cares. I don't think he cares. He's already one of the greatest of all time. So the numbers shouldn't matter that much. So if Rock's gonna win, then he's gonna have to defend unless Damian Priest cashes it. That's gonna be hilarious. I think there's gonna be a huge pop for Damian Priest. I hope the crowd doesn't boo and make the match worst. I hope they do a full match. I know Rock is old. I don't know how long he can go in the ring. I hope he's in ring fit by WrestleMania. We still have 2 months left. So I hope if they do it, I hope the match is awesome. It should be one of the greatest match because they're both the greatest. Rock is already a legend. Roman Reigns is a future Hall of Famer. He is one of the greatest of all time. So this match is gonna be great. I want to see how this turns. The Bloodline story, Cody story, how they're if Cody is facing Seth, then is he gonna win? If he wins, then when he's gonna come after Roman? So if he's gonna come after Roman, that means that at some point Roman will beat The Rock again. Then I think Cody will come after Roman. So let's see. I think that's what they're planning to do. If Rock is winning at WrestleMania, then Roman is winning back again. I guess I don't know how, but I guess that's gonna be because he said he wants Roman, and he wants that title. I don't know how it's gonna turn out, but I just want to request people to stop being weird and toxic. Like stop going after Rock in a personal way. Stop sending death threats. Stop telling him he has an ego and he is just ruining the wrestling. And they're saying that he just came to take opportunity from the up and coming wrestlers and this and that. Like he's a legend. He doesn't need to do this. He's doing this for the wrestling fan. And I hope they approach this like very respectfully. I'm talking about the online wrestling community. And let's see what happens tonight. Let's see if there's even gonna be We Want Cody chants. I heard some We Want Cody chants at Vengeance yesterday. But I don't know how loud they're gonna be tonight at Monday Night Raw. I think it's gonna be loud. It's gonna be the same situation as Batista and Daniel Bryan. And I want to see how WWE approaches this. All right, with that being said, I'm out of here, and I'll keep an eye on Monday Night Raw tonight. I'm definitely watching Raw. I'm definitely gonna watch WrestleMania. They're not doing Cody versus Roman. I'm not gonna be like, oh boo, I'm not gonna watch it. I'm definitely gonna watch it because it's gonna be interesting. It's one of the greatest match we can ever see. So let's see how it turns out. Hopefully, everybody is gonna be happy, but it's hard to keep both sides happy at the same time. But I hope they find a way to make this work, make everything work. With that being said, I'm out of here. Peace. Also, let me know in the comments down below. What do you think? Are they gonna do Rock versus Roman? Or are they gonna do Cody versus Roman? Or, what do you prefer? Or what do you think they should do? Or, how they should do? What do you think is gonna happen? Just leave a comment down below, and if there's anything you want me to react, just let me know. I'll just react to it. And I'll see you next time. All right, thank you. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, everything. All right, peace.